All right, Shalom. For the first, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone, and to all occupants across the globe. Pushing the word of truth and sincerity, I want to say Shalom. So I died now from the great millstone campus, Chicago. Another lesson. But first, I want to say that here at Great Millstone, we're not affiliated with any black extremist groups, any terrorist groups, any concerted effort of any militia to overthrow the government. We are here to preach the word and the prophecies of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai coming out the Bible. This is the lesson, Lord, what I'm going to do a series, something like Living in America, This is America, or, something like that. But today's going to be my first installment called Living in America. All right? And this is what it's like being an Israelite living in America. Habakkuk 1:1 said, the burden which Habakkuk the prophet did see. O Lord, how long shall I cry, and thou wilt not hear? Even cry unto thee of violence, and thou wilt not save. And that's a lot of us live in the hood, man. To be honest, you don't have to live in the hood to experience violence and to experience injustice and destruction, man. When I say destruction, I mean death. Okay. It says, how long shall I cry and thou wilt not hear? And cry unto thee of violence and thou wilt not save. And we're crying out to the Lord. We're crying about the reason of our oppressors, man. Okay. So why dost thou show me iniquity and cause me to behold grievance? For spoiling and violence are before me. There are that raise up strife and contention, man. Okay. Here we are in America. And that's all we see, man. We see violence, we see death, we see injustice, we see police getting off, killing innocent Jake unarmed, running away from him. You see a Catholic priest getting off for pedophilia acts against these children. You're seeing Esau Edom getting off for killing their own children and burying them in the backyard. Okay, all right. We're seeing all these things, and we're wondering why the Lord won't save. All right? It says, verse 4, therefore the law is slack, and judgment doth never go forth. For the wicked doth compass about the righteous, therefore wrong judgment proceedeth. Right? And us being the Israelites knowing this truth, we know that the world does not adhere to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord. Nor do they institute or execute justice for the wicked acts that are being perpetuated not only on Israel, okay, but also the law of the land does not execute the law, statutes, and commandments according to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, and that in itself is a microcosm of what America is: lawlessness and do as I will. This is Lamentations 4. It says, start at 17. It says, for us, our eyes have yet failed for our vain help, and we have watched for a nation that could not save us. Right, because here in America, man, living here in America, being an Israelite, all right, 2/3 of our people, and the ones that are still sitting in darkness, think that Esau Edom, which is the so-called Caucasian, a.k.a. the red man, a.k.a. the white man, all right, is going to save them. You think marching in the streets and protesting and signing petitions is going to get you out of the hands of Esau? You deliver it into the hands of Esau by the Lord, so only the Lord can deliver you out. All right, but only here in America, only here where our people are looking for the oppressor to save them. They hunt our steps that we cannot go on our streets. Our end is near, and our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. And that's what they do, man. They hunt our steps in the streets. They follow you around in their cars while you're walking. They follow you. They get behind you, run your place, pull you over on a dark road. All right, we're constantly being ridiculed and oppressed and hunted like animals here in America, man. This is what it means to be living in America. All right, to be constantly kept in place by Esau and his cohorts. All right. It says, the breath of our nostrils, the anointed of the Lord was taken in their pits, of whom we said, under his shadow we shall live among the heathen. Okay? That's what is going on, man. We are living among, I'm living among the heathen. All right? Okay? Hey, we're looking for, we're looking to get away from these damn our oppressors and our captives, man. Ecclesiastes 4 and 1 says, so I returned and considered all the oppressions that are done under the sun, and behold, the tears of such as were oppressed, and they had no comforter. And on the side of the oppressors there was power, but they had no comforter. This was like living in America, man. Constantly crying, constantly vexed, constantly under pressure, constantly constantly watching our back, hoping not to make the wrong step, man. Okay? Why? Because of our oppressors, man. Esau is an oppressor. Okay? What he does, he tightens the vice grip so much till you're not able to move. You're restrained. You're constrained. All right? So wherefore I praise the dead which are already dead more than the living which are yet alive. Yea, better is he than both they which have not yet been, who have not seen the evil work that is done under the sun, man. All right? Hey, man, we want to get up out of here, man. You know, we're tired of looking and seeing the iniquities being further and further abounding in this place, man. All right? America, man, the place of your desires. All right? He said, and I consider all the travail in every right work, that for this a man of envy of his neighbor, this is also vanity and vexation of spirit. All right? Let's get the Ecclesiastes 5 and 8. It says, if thou seest the oppression of the poor and the violent perverting of judgment and justice in the province, marvel not of the matter. For he that is higher than the highest regardeth, and there be higher than they. All right? Okay? And that's what we're seeing, man. We're seeing oppression of the poor and the violent. Let me look at that word perverting. Bible Shah. Salakia. Bear with me. All right? Because that's what we're doing, man. We're watching the law, statutes, commandments, the name, the word of the Lord getting trampled on, all right, by Esau, Edom, and his cohorts, and also by our people. Okay, it give you the word for Mashpat, which is judgment. Mashpat. All right. So it doesn't really give you too much on perverting. All right, let's move on. It's all right. Okay, so that's what's going on here, man. We're seeing the perverting of the judgment. All right. Hey, but the Lord said, hey, look, we're delivered in the hands of the wicked. All right, the earth was given to him to do these things, man. So us being Israelites know that this is what it's like living in America, man. We understand that we cannot get delivered until the Lord comes back and delivers us out of the hand of our oppressors. As Psalms 120, 120 and 6. Psalms 120 and 2 says, deliver my soul, O Yahweh, from lying lips and a deceitful tongue. What shall be given unto thee, or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Sharp arrows of the mighty with coals of juniper. Woe is me that sojourn in Meshech, that I dwell in the tents of Kedar. My soul have long dwelt with him that hateth peace. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war, man. This is like living in America, man. When you out here trying to teach the law, statutes, commandments, all right, all we're doing is reading out the scriptures of the Bible, saying, thus saith the Lord, all right? They strike our YouTube channels. They're trying to move us off the streets to where we can no longer hold our signs up. They label us terrorists. They label us threats to America. But now, in actuality, you're the real threat, Esau, Edom. You're the ones perpetuating violence and oppression and unjust rulership and unjust judgments all across this land, man. violently taking away the land from the so-called Native Americans, all right, with the tribe of Gad and Reuben, man. Bringing Judah, Benjamin, Levi over here on the slave ships, man. Sending our northern kingdom, sending the northern kingdom brothers and putting them on plantations, man. And we have long dwelt with him that hateth peace, man. We're ready to get up out of here, man. All right? Hey, we're tired of seeing these dogs walking around without no leash, man. All right? It's Jeremiah 9 and 9:1. Oh, that my head were waters and my eyes are a fountain of tears, that I might weep day and night for the slain of the daughter of my people. All right? And that's what we're doing, man. Hey, although you guys think that we're rough and tough and we don't care about anybody, we actually love our people, man. All right? Hey, we hate to see our people out there begging for bread, man. With disabilities and we don't understand the judgment, but it's still messed up, man. Our people fighting these diseases that's caused caused by Esau in the laboratories, man. Oh, that I had in the wilderness a larger place of wayfaring men, that I might leave my people and go from them, for they all be adulterers, an assembly of treacherous men. Okay? Hey, we're looking for a place to go, man. Because here living in America, 2/3 of our people have drinking the Babylon juice, which makes it unprofitable at times and very uncomfortable and vexing to live next to these people, man. But yet you want to stay here in America and see the downtroddenness and the further exploitation of the children of Israel just so you could benefit and prosper, man. And they bend their tongues like their bow for lies, but they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from the evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord, man. All right? And that's what our people have done, man. Living here in America, you become like Esau, all right? You become like your father, the devil, man. Lying, justifying the wicked. He said they are not valiant for the truth upon the earth. All right? You're a forger of lies. Calling evil good and good evil. Take ye heed, every one of his neighbor, and trust ye not in every brother, in any brother, for every brother will utterly supplant, and every brother will walk with slander. Talking about you 2/3, man. Hey, man, 2/3 of our people are a bunch of swindlers, man. Looking to get over, man. They use you for, and it's like it says about how I believe in the wisdom of Solomon. It says, if you have need for thee, he will stand by thee. Our people are the same way, man. They use you. They try to manipulate your situation to their benefit. Okay? We're talking about every brother utterly supplant. It's talking about you damn wicked ass niggas, man. But thine habitation is in the midst of deceit. Through deceit, they refuse to know the Lord. Okay? Hey, we're in the midst of fucking niggas, man. We're in the midst of fucking evildoers, man, and workers of iniquity. And we hasten the day the Lord returns so we can get delivered, man. Sure, I'm going to keep reading. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, behold, I will melt them and try them, for how shall I do for the daughter of my people? I mean, the Lord is finna burn you people, man. Their tongue is as an arrow shot out. It speaketh deceit. One speaketh peaceably to his neighbor with his mouth, but in his heart he layeth his weight. All right, man. Jacob sit here and tell you how good of a friend they are to you. I got your back. You my boy. Will nothing come between us. But as soon as you turn your back, they're trying to sleep with your woman. They're trying to steal from you. They're trying to use you and abuse you. Verse 9, shall I not visit them for these things? Saith the Lord, shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? This is what it's like living in America. All right, not only are we dealing with Esau's wickedness, we got to deal with our own people's wickedness, man. Lord, hey, and the Lord is going to cause you a sore destruction, man. Thus saith Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is Micah 7:1. So woe is me, for I am as when they have gathered the summer fruits, as the grape gleaners of the vintage there is no cluster to eat. My soul desires the first ripe fruit. The good man is perished out of the earth. There is none upright among men. They all lie in wait for blood. They hunt every man, his brother, with the net. And that's what our people do, man. Drive-by, all they do is drive-bys, robbery. You got people on the L train robbing each other, robbing the elderly for phones and cigarettes, shoes, lurking around in big groups, a big mob of groups, beating people up. If you're doing this to your own people, then you wonder why we can't get ahead. Then you want to complain why blacks can't get together. Because we got degenerates in our bunch, man. That they may do evil with both hands earnestly. The prince asketh, and the judge asketh for a reward. The great man, he uttereth his mischievous desire, so they wrap it up. So they all in this together, man. Okay? The prince will be like your mayors, your judges, your councilmen, your congresswomen, all right, your chief of police. The best of them is a briar. The most upright is sharper than a thorn hedge. The day of the watchman of thy visitation cometh now, shall there be their perplexity, man. All right. So two-thirds of people are going to get judged for how they're treating the men of the Lord and their brethren, man. This is what it's like living in America under Esau's rulership, man. He turns our people against us, man. Isaiah 31 and 2. Yet he is also wise and let me see. Right. It says, I'm going to start at 1. It says, woe, Isaiah 31:1 says, woe to them that go down to Egypt for help and stay on horses and trust in chariots because there are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong. They look down to the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And two-thirds of people trust in America, man. They trust that America is going to go on forever so they can continue to sell drugs and gangbang and to be whores and just people of no use, man. It says, yea, yet he also is wise and will bring evil and will not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So all you guys join in with Esau, magnifying the stereotype of our people, are going to get destroyed, man. All right, you helping further the affliction of the Native Americans, Latinos, and the Negroes, which are the Israelites, which are your brothers, man. Jeremiah 20 and 13. It says, sing unto the Lord, praise ye the Lord. Salakia. Right, Jeremiah 20 and 13. Sing unto the Lord, praise ye the Lord, for ye have delivered the soul of the poor from the hand of evildoers. All right? So we're going to praise the Lord, man, for our deliverance, man. To get away from this filthy-ass generation, man. All right? So with that, I'm going to say shalom.